Mike, Lefrak City is one of the largest privately owned housing developments in the country with 25,000 residents. Residents we spoke with today say they enjoy living here. Now, authorities today say they busted 4 violent drug gangs that they say had a stranglehold over Lefrak City. They say those drug gangs pulled in more than $4 million a year.
Each gang was operated as a separate, distinct entity with the gang leaders at the top and mid-level and street distributors beneath them. Each operated very much like a candy sales business, with salespeople getting a commission from distributors who similarly earned a commission from the gang bosses who were above them.
Some of the organizations operated, I think, from 11 in the morning to 3. Others would take on after 3. Some specialized in coke and crack, and others sold marijuana. So they freely divided up not only the territory and the products, but the hours amongst themselves.
The raids were conducted by a 300-person police task force. Cops released these pictures of some of the men who were arrested, complete with their real names and their street names.
The investigation lasted more than a year. It started after complaints by residents, and this morning at about 6 a.m., 300 officers swept through Lefrak City apartments. They arrested 24 suspects and seized cocaine, marijuana, bulletproof vests, guns, and tens of thousands in cash. Investigators call the 4 gangs the Wise Crew, the LA Crew, the Unico Crew, and the Judah Crew. And in addition to those arrested this morning, 21 people were already in custody. Now, Lefrak City is well known, partially because it's such an expansive project. It sits on 40 acres near the LIE. There are 20 18-story buildings. Now, residents here say they knew of drug dealing, and they say it often was confined to one section of the huge development.
So it wasn't like it's throughout all Lefrak, and if you wanted to avoid it, you just don't have to come over here. There's other stores around here. We have a lot of shopping. There's a lot of stores around here. You don't have to be around it. It's not throughout Lefrak. It's not as bad as people try to make it seem.
It's always going to be gangs. There's always going to be drugs in the neighborhood.
I really don't look at drugs as being a part of the problem in this community. It's small, but the police felt that this is something that they had to do, so they took action.
Most of those arrested are charged with drug offenses, and many could face life in prison if they're convicted. Authorities say several are also charged with attempted murder because they say on 2 occasions these gangs tried to kill rival drug dealers they suspected of stepping on their turf. In Queens, Aram Roston, back to you, Mike.
Okay, Aram, was the arrest uneventful, or was there any resistance?
Police say there really was not resistance because they caught everybody by surprise because they arrested them when they were in bed sleeping.
Okay, thank you very much. Aram Roston in Queens. Thank you, Aram.